Before getting to the video, I want to say real quick that I just recently made a TikTok account. If you'd like to support me or follow me there, I follow back all artists. I will leave it here in the screen. Now let's get to the topic. As much as I love realism, and it's the most genre of art that I loved and I devoted so much time to, especially in portraits, the idea of drawing a reference and a picture exactly as it is, like photographically, if even that word exists anyways, exactly as it is in the paper, was always like fascinating me. It's always this concept impressed me, and I love it. I love how you just can be like a printer and to draw exactly what you see. For the longest time, I refused to have an art style. I refused to break the rules of realism and to do something differently. It was so hard for me to just convince my mind that we can try something different. It doesn't have to look like the real picture. It doesn't have to be like photographic. It doesn't have to be exactly as it is. The problem is, even though I was focusing on realism and nothing else, I wasn't satisfied with what I bring to the table because I just don't like it. I always have something to complain about the art, that it doesn't look exactly how it should be and it's not right just because it doesn't look like the reference. I was really like giving myself a really hard time, and I was feeling so bad after working on any drawing. I wasn't happy with any piece, and I wasn't satisfied nonetheless, no matter how much I try, no matter how much effort, and just one drawing can take me days and days, and to end up not looking just slightly different, I can't accept it. But I start asking myself is this really what I want to do? Am I happy? Is this really what art's supposed to look like? Am I supposed to feel so bad after anything I draw? So I start breaking down from the cycle of realism, and I start being a little bit more flexible with semi-realism and stylized little by little, that now I feel better. That doesn't mean that the realism itself is the problem, of course not, but the perspective, the way I dealt with it, the way I see it, the way I didn't give myself room to make mistakes, but I just give myself a hard time that it has to look exactly as it is from the first try, or I don't want to do this anymore. If you are a realism artist, I advise you to always give yourself room for mistakes. Don't expect that it has to look perfect from the get-go, because it could not, and you will end up disappointed.